Pay me, pay me, pay me my silver now. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my silver now.
Bix Weir, roadtoruta.com. It is, Sunday, April 6th. The takedown of the cabal, the takedown of everything has begun. This is insane what's happening, but it's really not. This is exactly what I predicted years and years and years ago when I found the Fed documents. Before I get into that, we are currently giving away one Veritasium token with every private road subscription and renewal. For those of you who don't know what Veritasium is, it was a cryptocurrency based on a software invented by Reggie Middleton. And the SEC took him down like no other crypto, and he was doing everything by the book. They were actually working with him, and they went behind his back to scuttle a deal at the Jamaican Stock Exchange and then put him in purgatory. But then a couple years later, everyone thought Veritasium was dead. The patent department in the U.S. and Japan approved 7 patents, and they're basically peer-to-peer DeFi type of patents. So all your DeFi tokens might have a little problem. Now, Reggie wants to work with everybody and should get paid for his work. So we'll see what happens. I call it a lottery ticket because if these patents are approved and, well, they're already approved, if they survive a court challenge, which Reggie has sued Coinbase, if it gets through that and he is victorious, that would change the entire scope of cryptocurrency. And Cliff High's prediction that Veritasium will go 1-to-1 with Bitcoin would come true most likely in that scenario. But right now it's a lottery ticket. Who knows how it's all going to go down? But that's the reality. So we're giving away one Veri token loaded on a paper wallet. You don't even have to know about cryptos to get this with a 1-year private road membership. Go check it out at roadtoruta.com. By the way, if everything is confusing about Trump's tariffs and the stock market crash and all that, just watch this, listen to this discussion I had with David, X22 Report. It kind of lays out what's happening right now. And then right below it, this is at the website, roadtoruta.com. There's 2 videos you need to watch, and it explains everything, how we got here, and how the good guys are going to take out the bad guys. We're going to go to a new monetary system. No, it won't be XRP or Quantum Financial System or NESR or Jester or any of those. Those all take deciders. We're going to go back to our Constitution because it doesn't take any deciders, basically. So Elon and Trump firing everybody in government, they just got the gift of their lifetime because there's not going to be much government after the system falls apart. So they're going to have a little bit of a head start getting a new kind of job. Keep in mind what jobs will be taken over by AI in the next 2 to 5 years, which will be most of them, the reality. See if you can get involved. You can get involved through the Theta tokens. Theta Fuel right now is my pick by far because it's so low. It's about 3 cents right now. But mainly because it will be used in the future to expand broadband, expand all the AI necessities, the backbone of AI. You need fast computational speeds. That's what Theta does by sharing everybody's processors, sharing everybody's hard drive for a huge, massive cloud storage, decentralized cloud storage system. They have partnered with Google, Amazon, Microsoft. Those are the 3 biggies in cloud storage, and they're all partners with Theta on a decentralized basis. They're not hyping them up yet because they don't need them yet. But if we do, as I suspect, if we see China go into Taiwan, we will have kind of a stoppage of expansion of the AI infrastructure, and that's when Theta is really going to freaking go absolutely nuts, in my opinion. So yeah, if you're into Theta, go get your Theta. Theta Fuel, I think, is better right now because it's the ratio is 22.8 to 1. 22 to 1 when it should be 6 to 1. And as more transactions happen, if everybody starts running to Theta, you're going to see every time a transaction happens, T-Fuel is burned. So yes, T-Fuel right now is, there's about, 6.8 million T-Fuel, but I think 500, 600, 6.8 billion, 6.8 billion. But about 600 million have been burned. So people don't factor in the burn rate. And the more transactions that happen, I think in the future, you're going to see T-fuel with a very low amount of availability and a lot staked. Right now, there's 39% of the T-fuel are staked, and you're going to earn 7%. There's a ton of reasons. And if you get a booster node, you're going to earn over 10%. So, yeah. But let's go to silver, because silver is the exciting thing. Silver right now can take out the cabal. I had a discussion with Jenny Moonstone about what the real plan is behind Trump's tariffs, April chaos, navigating the transition in primal waters. Go check that out on the private road.com. Let's talk about the latest silver slam. How did it happen? How long is it going to last? Things like that. It's a traditional, it wasn't set up that great. You look at the Commitment of Traders report, there was a little bit of managed money shorting, but not a lot. This is what, 12 million ounces of short positions added. This is the week ending Tuesday of last week. So right before the crash, the slam. That's when they do the slams, after the reporting, because everybody can see this. They don't want to have people see what they're doing. So probably the day after, they massively increase the short position, and then they facilitate the sell-off by dumping massive amounts of shorts, such that people dump and then try to cover. But it wasn't a great setup by the bad guys. The bad guys are usually short a lot more, net short a lot more contracts. So it'll be interesting how long this one lasts. My take is it's not going to last very long at all, mainly because of this. These are the 100-day moving average, 100 and 200-day moving averages. Look at that. I mean, we have breached the 100-day and 200-day moving averages, and we all know what happens when that happens. India, China, and Russia load up, mainly India. This is the time for India. I'm telling you right now, we're going to see April probably 60, 70, 80 million ounces. 80 million ounces will be taken by India in the form of physical silver, because that's when they buy. We've been watching this on the road to Ruta for 5 years now. Every time it's slammed below the moving averages, India loads up on physical, because they know this is an artificial price put together by the guys who are delivering silver. You might want to ask, who's delivering silver right now? The biggest deliverer on this non-delivery month is, of course, HSBC. Look, every month they're the big deliverer. And what does it mean to be the big deliverer? That means you're the big short. You can't hide from that, HSBC. And, oh, by the way, this is their short metal leased into them. So that's kind of like a double short. And I think it's a triple short, because went from JP Morgan to Bank of America to HSBC. And now the physical silver is disappearing. I mean, look at Wells Fargo took 5 million ounces this month, and it's a non-delivery month. What the hell's going on over at Wells Fargo, you might ask? So, yes, silver is in play behind the scenes, and stuff like this, these slams, is part of their game. But everybody knows how they do it. Everybody knows why they do it. When did it happen? Right when Trump put on the tariffs. Did Trump authorize this? Absolutely, 100%. Absolutely, 100%. It is authorized by the U.S. government. How long is it going to last? I don't think it'll last the week. Another reason it won't last the week is this. This is the gold-silver ratio is up over 103 right now. 103. Yes, JP Morgan put it at 130 back in, 2020, 21, somewhere around there. This is all artificial price manipulation. 100%, 1,000%. And everybody knows it. That's why India loads up every time it's slammed, because they know it can't be held there too long. And it's not the plan of the market riggers to keep it there too long. They want to keep it lower than the moving average, just enough to cover their shorts and go long. That's how they used to make money. Now they're losing money. So they are in panic mode, absolutely. How much longer will it last? I think after the cutoff, they might try one more slam. So the cutoff would be Tuesday the 8th. And then that's the CFTC, that's when they stop looking until the next week. So I think by Friday we could see a completely different silver price. It won't stay under $30 very long, is my opinion. We'll find out though, right? Place your bets. If you look at like how long has the silver gold silver ratio, how long does it stay above 90? Very little. This is the last 20 years. Just tiny amount above 90. How long does it stay above 100? No more than a couple days. So it's over 100 now. I think by the end of the week, you're going to see 85, 80. Because remember, everybody knows, and the bad guys got to close those shorts. They hammer with big shorts. Right here, look at this. 900 million ounces were dumped on. These are electronic futures and options. These are futures. 900 million ounces dumped. 900 million ounces dumped. It's right there. It's right in the data. And then Friday, you had be about 750 million ounces dumped. Just dumping it on the market and then trying to cover their shorts, to drive the price down. It's pretty damn big. Especially, you look at it on Thursday when the big slam happened, they sold more derivatives on silver on a single exchange, the COMEX, than they mine in an entire year. Thousands and tens of thousands of people who mine silver. The bankers were able to sell 100% of what they pulled out of the ground on Thursday. That's completely illegal, but we have a captured regulator, we have a captured government, we have a captured banking system. We live in a fairy tale world. That's why I say they can put the price of silver at minus $40. It's no problem. It's a click of a mouse. No, you won't be able to get any physical silver at minus 40, like you couldn't get any oil at minus 40 when they put oil at minus 40. We live in a world where we have fake markets, fake government, fake everything, fake money. Elon Musk comes out and says, I found 14 computers within the serious departments in the U.S. government that were printing money out of thin air, like the Fed does, just paying bills with nothing behind it. Absolutely nothing. You get a check from the U.S. government, you just put it in the bank. There's nothing behind it. It's just so insane. It's called infinity money, and the rest of the world's starting to figure that out. So it'll be really interesting to see how this all goes down. Again, the gold-silver ratio over 100 is just insane. Look at this spike. Look at the last 7 days. It went from 92 to 104. That is not normal trading, my friends. That is artificial manipulation by a handful of banking cabal supported by Trump and his cronies. I love Trump, other than he rigs freaking markets. But now he's trying to destroy the market. So, hey, good on you, Trump. You want to really destroy the market? You want to speed things up? Let silver trade freely and see what happens. It'll instantly destroy the entire monetary system because it'll take down banks like HSBC, massive derivative position. JP Morgan Chase, massive Epstein exposure and massive derivative position, the largest bank in the world. That bank goes, talk about too big to fail, everything would go. No checking, no savings, no 401k, no bank account, no ATM cards. Think about what your life would be like. That's why they're trying to control the price of silver. Again, here we are. Moving average, let's see, 20-day moving average is $30.87. And we're currently at $29.58. That means India is loading up the tuk-tuk. Somebody sent me that the other day. Not only are they loading up the truck, they're loading up the tuk-tuk. That's the little passenger vehicles in India. All right. The U.S. Mint continues to embarrass itself. First of all, the new website is horrible. It looks shitty. It functions shitty. Why they changed it, I don't know. Ventris Gibson's plan was to destroy the U.S. Mint. She did a pretty damn good job of it. The U.S. Mint has a long way to go to come back, but they aren't making any Silver Eagles anymore. They only made $500,000 in March. That's so sad and embarrassing. As the head of Silver Eagle sales, Jack Sherman told me, he was told that the head of the U.S. Mint told everybody that they don't want to sell any more Silver Eagles. And they tried to do that, and he complained, of course. And then they said, okay, sell as few as possible, as few as you can. And then they lost $112 million on their derivative book that year when they should have made money on the derivative book. So yes, a massive silver conspiracy continues. Anybody who has any other take Anybody who says, silver went down because the tariff thing is not counting gold, bullshit. 100% bullshit. There's only one reason silver goes up and down, and that is this commitment of traders. The 4 to 8, I mean, you can see right here, the 4 to 8 traders right here, net position, 4 to 8, 45%. The 4 have 30 or 29%. 29% basically control the entire market with 29% of all the shorts out there. And then if you add 4 more and you got like JP Morgan, HSBC, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, BlackRock, although that's not counted as a bank. That would be under customers of JP Morgan. And it's all a big cabal. It's all a big party for them. Or it has been. Now we see right through them. Right through them. This won't last long. You won't see silver under $30 for more than a week or two. So that's your basis for buying. Get out there, get your physical silver. If you don't have any, go to your local coin shop. If you don't know anybody at your local coin shop, contact Andy Scheckman at Miles Franklin. info@milesfranklin.com, or just give them a call. Go to their website, give them a call. Say, what do you have in inventory that you can ship right away? Because silver under $30 is a blessing. Absolute blessing. Again, T-Fuel screaming by. Everybody and their mother will be turning on their phones and adding the Theta Fuel app if it's not automatically downloaded by Samsung, because Theta is a software as well. At some point, I think that's exactly what Samsung and Apple will do, is download on every device that they have the Theta Edge node so that everybody can share broadband. Everybody can share computing speeds. Everybody can share their hard drive. That's how it gets so big. That's why Michelle White, the world's greatest psychic, came up with Theta right in the beginning. She was asked about what cryptocurrency do you love? And this is before anybody knew, not anybody, but most people didn't know anything about Theta. And before it was really announced. She just said Theta. That's what Spirit's telling me. Theta will be the best. And then you dive into it and see what they've done. It's like, oh my God. So Theta has just announced the latest from another partner. And this is a good one for me. The San Jose Earthquakes, I live right near there. My son Tarn played on their academy for years. I'd have to drive down from Oakland down to San Jose during rush hour traffic after school so he could practice with the academy team that went all over the world. My son played over the world. And by the way, since we're talking about soccer and my son, he has the fastest goal in professional soccer history, and here it was a few years back.
Lorenzo Hernandez.
That's him at the top there.
After 2.5 extra hours of waiting, we're underway. It's Tucson and Union Omaha. And they're going to try to get this thing going quickly! Right out the gate like lightning struck on the pitch. FC Tucson score! Like a blur, it's Tarn Weir scoring the fastest goal in USL League One history. Kickoff, one person, one pass, and then a one-touch shot. Whack! Tarn Weir with his first goal of the season. How about that on the right shirt replay?
Love that one. I love that one. He's since retired. He was in professional soccer, 7 years or so? In Europe, in Greece, in Spain. Loves the game. I love that game too. I didn't really have it when I was a kid, but I wish I did, because I was fast and short. That is the game for fast and short guys. Anyway, that's what I got for you today. Should be an exciting week and month. Jenny Moonstone's reading is pretty scary if you go listen to that. I think Trump's plan to take down the system is moving quite quickly. So hang on to your hats. Have your physical silver in your own possession. That's the number one thing you want to have. Number two, for the future, you want to have some cryptos. If you want some insurance on your cryptos, get a Very token. And you can get them by joining the private road at roadtourer.com. Go to subscribe today, tell you more about it. This is Bix Weir. I'll talk to you later.